Hey everybody, Dr. Goforth here again at Cornerstone Physical Therapy. I'm one of the pelvic health specialists at our Woodford location near Beaver Lake. Today we're going to be talking briefly about a particular massage you can do to your abdomen on your own to promote having greater ease with bowel movements and just more frequent in a healthy way bowel movements, especially if you're someone that you struggle with having a normal frequency of bowel movements. And on that note, let's just state briefly what some recommended guidelines are. At one of my courses, it was taught to us that normal bowel movement frequency is as frequent as 3 times a day, up to as infrequent as 3 times a week. Most of you know your normal, what you have experienced since growing up. Maybe that's changed after surgeries and things like that, if you've had them. But you want to know what your normal is, and if you're not having that regular bowel movement, whichever frequency you're at. Most people that I've noticed with my patient population, they fall between once a day, once every other day. But you should know, so if not, start keeping a diary. So let's move on to the massage that I mentioned. So this is going to be interesting for me because I've got a mirror concept going on here with the camera. So listen to what I'm saying. It might look a little bit different from your viewpoint. So with the colon, the ascending or the colon or the beginning of our colon, if you find that kind of pointy part of your pelvis on your right side of your torso, you come up a little bit, that's more or less where the ascending colon starts. So if you're following along, and I would recommend this, especially if this is all brand new to you, practice with me. So find your pelvis, kind of waistline, bone, find in front where it's pointy on your right side, come up a little bit. That's where the colon starts. Come all the way up until you run into your rib cage on your right side. That's more or less the end of the ascending colon. At that point, it goes to the left side of your body. So you would come underneath your rib cage, massaging all the way to the left corner of your rib cage. Once you hit that, that's a landmark to go down all the way to that other pointy bone of your pelvis or ending slightly below. So for review, here's the direction. Right lower abdomen, pointy part of your pelvis. From right above that, you come up, hit your rib cage, come across, hit your rib cage on the other side, and come down. Now that's the direction. Some PTs will tell you a little more specifically if you want to be more strategic. You start with actually the end of the colon, and as I said, that last part is on the left side, so you would find your left side of your rib cage, start from there and massage down. And then you backtrack. So you start with the middle part of the colon, so right corner of the rib cage, massage over to the left and down. And you do that several times. And then you massage the whole thing. Right lower part of the abdomen, you come up, hit the rib cage, come across, go down. So that's different ways you can go about it. If it's confusing, just do the whole thing. Or if you want to be more strategic, do what I just showed you earlier. Now, ways that you can massage. I'm just showing you through my t-shirt here, so it's a little hard to tell, like, what am I doing? I know. You can massage on top of clothing with something that kind of slides a little bit, like I've got kind of a slick shirt, and you can do strokes with pressure. What I notice when I'm doing this on my own at home, I find it easier when I'm adding pressure and doing little circles. So if you take your fingertips and put them close together, add pressure, do little circles. Or you can kind of pause if something feels tight, hang out for a little bit, and then I work my way up about an inch, do little circles, keep working my way up along that whole path. Another thing you can do, which might be even more helpful, is skin-to-skin contact with some type of lotion or coconut oil, and either doing the strokes or the pressure with little circles along that whole path. Now, I'm showing you this in a seated position just for the sake of you being able to see what I'm doing, but do this lying down on your back. So get comfy on a couch or in bed, and do this lying down, because right now, with you being upright, seated, or standing, your ab muscles are working, so you're not going to be able to get in as well to massage the colon. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.